It's Street Fighter time! Hello and welcome to another figure view. Today we're going to have a look at the Ultra Street Fighter 2 the Final Challengers Balrog figure. It has Balrog, but you can also call him M.Bison or Boxer. A little bit of a history of difficult name changes. Anyway, Storm Collectibles finally going back to the Street Fighter lineup, which makes me super duper happy. And we're getting a big, bulky, beefy guy. One of the three Heavenly Kings of Bison's underlings, Balrog the Boxer, and this figure just looks absolutely amazing. All the detail in it, super authentic looking in the pictures, but why would I sit here and look at pictures when I can look at the figure? Let's get into it. Size of the Boxer. He stands at about almost 20 centimeters to the top of his head, which means we are going up to almost 8 inches. Same thing. Very close to it. Size comparisons. Here's Jolter. Some SH figure art Dragon Ball characters. Maffax, X-Men. Some Storm Collectibles. Some more Storm Collectibles, especially the classic ones. Figma figures. My beloved VTubers. And Darkseid. And also Payne. Overall, look and detail, man, this guy does not disappoint. Someone at Storm Collectibles must really like the big, bulky Boxer. First and foremost, I think the size of the figure is absolutely what it needs to be. You have the big muscles, and he also has a good size to it. Like, you might be saying, well, usually in the game he's not that big, but usually in the game he's, like, always hunched over and stuff, so you will not really have him in a neutral pose. If you're trying to replicate the game pose, he will be, like, hunched over and whatnot. Something like that, but better. I just tried to do something real quick here. But, as you can tell, he's chock full of shading. You got some of it in the blue, the boxing gloves look amazing. You have also some bright parts, some darker parts really in there. And I mean, the paint job really elevates this one oh so much. And then we got this face. I love this maniacal face. This is the regular one, which it speaks to me because he is an asshole. Just psychotic boxer who only does it for the money. He will go to any lengths. And this is the man who has a face like that. It fits. So, face sculpt is perfection. Also have the molded hair, which also looks very good, with the only exception, mine has some spots which aren't fully painted. But I might be able to brush that up myself because it's almost black. But anyway. Also, I think like the skin tone, like if you look at the neck, there is some more shading in there. In the lower halves. And same thing for the muscle work. There's shading all over the place, and I just like, what the hell? What's going on? Why do we? I don't get these inconsistency with any company really out there. And then we got like 5 figures without shading, and then we got the chosen one, this guy. Also, like the muscle work is hyper detailed. I love it, and the shading elevates it oh so much. Back to the boxing glove. Yeah, I give you another look at that. They do like to disconnect. That's one, I guess, minus. I had this one disconnect a couple of times already. As I handled the figure, there's this big, chubby butt. I mean, he's quite thick. I never really noticed that. Then again, I never really paid attention to it. And down to his shorts. There's some more brighter spots in the light blue. And the leg has some wonderful detail also in there. Well, both legs. The leg. But we have 2 of them. Then yeah, we go down to the boots, which look very simple, but still does the job. And all the small detail on here is nicely painted. While it seems like it's not fully covered up on this side. It was better on the other side, but still. I mean, this is as far as we can get with a almost perfect looking Balrog. And I don't want to exaggerate that, but I think this figure looks that great. Alright, for the articulation, it's mostly standard Storm stuff, but that means it's good, with some small changes here and there. First and foremost, you have like a long dumbbell joint in the neck, so you can take the head off and you can rotate this around in there. The neck is soft plastic, so we do get a very nice range of moving it forward to the back, and it makes this ugly noise, but that's fine. Side to side, and you can also rotate the head on there without any trouble. Then you have this entire shirt piece and whatnot, which covers up all the articulation, so it moves around very freely. As you can tell, soft plastic chest area, and you have a big hinge in there, so you can bring that up and down. It's squeaky, but it works, and also goes all the way around. And the ball joint in there, you can bring that back and forth for some very good poses, and just like what the boxer needs. We have a bicep solo, which is fairly stiff, but that means it stays in position. Double hinged elbow, and the fists, the boxing gloves are on ball hinges. We already had a look at that, so you can bring that up and down. Move it all around, swivel it around on both sides, but you only need one. Then the chest area is also super nimble because there's nothing really blocking it. Since it's soft plastic, you can rotate it. It's fairly stiff though, but I don't know if you can get this all the way around. It seems to be stopping at a certain angle, and then the head pops off because the entire chest piece is just getting pushed up. He barely has a neck, but I think that's somewhat accurate to the character. And then the lower half over here, the torso area, is actually hard plastic, which is also soft, but this time it doesn't really matter. It goes all the way around, goes back and forth, and if you pull all this back, it does tend to leave a little bit of a gap, but still at a reasonable amount, I feel like. Also, don't get caught up on the back over here. But I like that they pulled up the torso piece as much, so it doesn't leave a gap. So that works. Just pull that back over there. And as you can tell, it's also molded, so it's kind of tucked into the shorts. Might look weird if you pull it back, but still, you can hide it, and I feel like it's still the best way to do it. Then we get the legs, moves up, decent enough, gets a little bit blocked by all the plastic in there. To the back, out to the side, and also rotate on there. Do you have a 5 swivel? No, you don't. Don't really need that though. Got the double hinged knees, and the foot is on another ball hinge. Well, actually just a hinge, can bring that back and forth. And also a beautiful pivot for stability, go side to side. Excellent stuff. For the accessories, we got a number of cool things. First and foremost, you get an entire different torso piece where he's undressed, because he had like this one winning pose where he rips off his shirt, and you get this. Super nicely detailed, also fully articulated, so it's not just a static piece for the one pose, but you can display him without a shirt on, if you choose to do so. Have a big plastic smoke trail, which is actually very sturdy, which is when he attacks, when he charges up and goes like, "Ugh!" I don't know the name of his moves, I've never been a rock player, I suck with charge characters. Then we got the face sculpts, angry gritting teeth, and the angry gritting teeth where he gets beat up after he loses the round, you know, when you get the countdown. And then this one where he just kind of moves, angles the mouth up to the side. And also in the packaging, you got like the Las Vegas stage in a nice pixelated artwork with all the good stuff and the showgirls on the side. So, very good package overall. And yes, he doesn't have hands, but that's fine. I don't complain about it this time because it's freaking Balrog. I don't need hands. He's a boxer. That's all he got. Final thoughts, and I'm just gonna say it, I'm just gonna be blunt. This is already one of the best releases of the year. Hands down, and one of the best releases for Storm Collectibles in general. I cannot do anything else but praise this figure. Has a great look, articulates well, has all the accessories he needs, and even like some extras. I feel like the smoke screen, like the little smoke trail and the entire torso area. It's pretty cool, pretty well done. And yeah, other than that, the shading. We got all this shading going on for it, and like I didn't really tuck the chest in there, but yeah, the figure looks amazing, articulates well, and I have zero issues with it. Also nice and stable, so yeah, I'd go out and get this one. 100% recommend it. I think he already looked great in all the pictures, but having it in my hands, playing around with him, putting him into poses, I couldn't be happier. This is the perfect Balrog so far. But anyway, that's gonna do it, guys. As usual, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this review, hit it up with a like and subscribe to the channel so you can stay tuned for figure reviews, card game stuff, and whatever Balrog wants.